Hello, this is Carrie from WhatWouldCarrieCraft and welcome back. Today we're going to set up November in my book journal, so stay tuned and let's get started. All right, so I put up a poll on my Instagram because I was having a really hard time deciding what sticker set to use for November because I have 4 from Jojo's Pretty Paper Shop, which I've been using her stickers exclusively in my book journal, and I just wasn't sure which one to use. The top 2 votes were for the Whimsical Minis, which was this autumn sheet of stickers, which just has some few autumn different kind of stickers. And then the other set that I have, it's like a full set, but these are like floral books. I'm not quite sure what the set actually is called, but anywho, it's a set that I've had for a while, and I just haven't used it yet, but there's a lot of stickers in this kit, so I'm trying to think of ways that I could use it. So there's those, and then also this set as well. So these all kind of are part of one set. So what I think I'm going to do actually is use the autumn minis for November and then hang on to this set and use this either as my 2023 year in review, or I might actually hold on to it and do it as my 2024 like kind of filler set. So at the beginning of the year, I'll show you, I do set up some pages, and this year I don't have my front page set up yet, because, you know, why would I do that ahead of time? But anyway, so I do have like some challenges. So I'm thinking, because this is such a full set, I'm thinking next year I can have some cohesion around these front pages in for the year, for 2024, and have my alphabet challenge, and then my book club books, and then the 52 book club reading challenge, and any other challenges that I'm going to do next year, and kind of use this kit, because it is a really full kit, to kind of bring some cohesion to all of those pages. So yeah, I still have one more book I need to read for this challenge. But yeah, so that's kind of my thought, is to hang on to this and use that in that way. So just because there's so many stickers in it and I want to be able to use them all. So that leaves us with these autumn minis for November. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of flip through to get back to November. So if you haven't seen my flip through pages before, this is just my reading journal. So if I have any author or reading events that I go to, I will add in stickers, and all the books that I do read. This was a reading challenge I did over the summer. I will write down the book title, the author, and then a quote or memorable quote. And then I've been keeping like stats at the end of the quarter. So I've been loving how this has been turning out. Here's an author event that I went to. And then October. October was one of my favorite months. It kind of came together and looked really nice. So anywho, so here we are in November. So I pulled a whole bunch of Tombow markers out to kind of coordinate with the colors in this little autumn mini, and I'm going to be doing a lot more like pen swatching and just little stickers here and there. And then you'll see this is my little post-it note that I kind of keep track of the books that I'm reading. I have physical books on the top and audiobooks on the bottom, and then I'll just number them based on what I've read and the order that I'm finishing them in to keep track of. So let's go ahead and get started. I think the first thing I'm going to do is actually swatch the colors that I've pulled out with their numbers, so that way I can quickly and easily kind of see what color I'm using, because sometimes the marker caps, I mean, they're close, but they're not always perfect. So let's go ahead and do that first. So I will be right back. All right, there we go. So now I have my little swatch page. I think I'm gonna do November reads, and then I'll have my stats on this page, and then start to add some books here, and then I'll start going on to the other page to do my books. So I'm really thinking this brown, this 977, which I think is saddle brown. And then because I have the brown here, I think I'm going to do some of the colored leaves and things. I think I'm going to go with this leaf here. And I kind of want to make it look like the leaves are falling. That's really what I'm thinking. This little mushroom over there just for a little bit of balance. All right. So there is that. And then I think what I'm going to do is use some of these colors to do my dots for my books themselves. So let's go ahead and start that because I do know what books I've read so far, and I have a feeling we're going to automatically go onto this page today. So already messed up. So this book was by Page Toon. And my quote for this one was, my mother has always told me to trust my instincts, but it's hard to trust your instincts when they're breaking your heart. So that is book number 1. So let's go to book number 2, is Keeper of Hidden Books. All right, now I gotta go find the quote. I remember it was near the end. Let's see. Yeah, so here it is. We cannot allow education to be stifled or cultures to be erased or books to be banned, nor can we let the memory of those brave men and women who fought for freedom and what is right disappear in the turning pages of time. I also like this one. The world needs to remember to never take for granted what has been gifted to us through the sacrifice of others. The right to an education and learning, the power and luxury of freedom, and the beauty to appreciate the routine of simple everyday life. I think I'm going to do the first one now. All right. So it's The Keeper of Hidden Books by Madeline Martin. So red, orange, we'll do orange next. Okay. And then I think for the next one, I think I'm going to do this 76. All right. So let's find this 076. This one. So it's a little bit of a yellow, but not quite. Or maybe I should do the 26 one. I'll do the 26 because that's a little more golden yellow. Okay, so then the next book we had was Bright Lights, Big Christmas, which was such a cute book. And this was by Mary Kay Andrews. And of course, it's another one that I don't have a quote for handy, so I'm gonna have to go get the book. All right, well, that took way longer than expected, but I finally did find a quote. So for this one, I'm going to go with, now get out of your own way. If you have a dream to make art for a living, do that. With all the passion and energy you possess, everything else will follow. So there is that. And then what I'm going to do is put 1, 2, 3 here. And I think in the past I've done like colors, but I think what I'm going to do today is I think I'm going to do just some black dots to kind of indicate like the blowing leaves. So there is that side. So now I have 2 more books to put over on this side. So I think I'm going to use a green, and I'm really leaning more towards this 158 because I used 126 over here. So we're going to do We'll Always Have Summer, and then romantic comedy over on this side. So we want 158. Oh, before I do that. So I'm going to put stickers over on this side of the page, and I think I'm going to do the acorn kind of like on this corner, and then I'm going to do the leaves down this side over there, just kind of have some balance. I can't do too many because if I need another page, I'm going to need some more stickers. All right, so let's go ahead and do. All right, so the quote I'm going to do for this one is, he didn't give me flowers or candy. He gave me the moon and the stars, infinity. Or maybe that's how it was with all first loves. They own a little piece of your heart always. I think I'm going to go with the second one. And I think the next color I'm going to use is probably a brown. So I used the 977. I think I'm going to use the 922 color. Or maybe I'll use this 912 color. Let's do that. And that book is going to be romantic comedy. Okay, and this one is by Curtis Sittenfeld. All right, so my quote for this one is, aren't we all just looking for someone to talk about everything with? Someone worth the effort of telling our stories and opinions to, whose stories and opinions we actually want to hear. So here we are. This is kind of where I'm at. I have 4 stickers left on this sheet. I don't expect to fill, I feel like at this point, I'm probably only going to fill up these 2 pages for November, just because it is the it's the 18th when I'm filming this. And the books that I have coming up in my list are not books that it will take me it'll take me a while to get through them. So I'm only expecting to really probably finish the book that I'm currently reading, the audiobook that I'm currently reading, and maybe 1 or 2 more. So at the most, I'll have maybe 3. I think 3 more books will fit in here. Maybe I can squeeze in 4. I'm going to try really hard, if I do need to go to the next page, that I maybe pick large quotes. I don't really know, but hopefully it'll fit. But I'll go in and do the little dots on this side after I finish filling in. But this is kind of where I'm at. I'm going to go ahead and put these sticky notes over here on the back, just because that way they're not in on the page where I'm kind of currently at. And then these stickers I will put in my envelope, which I have over here. I think this is, nope, that's not it. I have an envelope. I don't know where it is. I'll have to find it. But I do have an envelope from Jojo that where I keep my current stickers, so the sticker set that I'm currently using. So I will put that in there, and I'll go ahead and add my bookmark where I'm at and close that up. So I hope that you enjoyed this rather long, drawn out book journal setup for the month of November, and like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye.